Oh, that does help. That does. That is a big deal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
Good Red Bull.
Red Bull. If you want to sponsor us, guys, let us know. We're looking for sponsors. Hey guys, welcome to the Toad Hall Morning Show. It is 420. March 20th.
March
Have you-
20th?
April 20th. I mean,
Nick's
whoa,
already
brother.
sucking on the Red Bull this morning, so he's a little tired. So what
420. It's a holiday.
is it?
It's a holiday for some people.
Well, why don't I have the day off?
For some people. So today's show is all about 420, marijuana, pot, counterculture, Grateful Dead, all the things we're influenced by it, music influenced by it, the whole 9 yards, guys. So we've got some great records that are influenced by it. We got books, we got movies. We're going to talk about it. We're going to talk a little bit about Record Store Day. Some, I don't know, other things that are going on around here. Got some turntables we can talk about.
Oh, yeah. I have a working computer today, too. So
Working
that's
computer.
nice. Yeah.
We got a fully charged computer, so
Hopefully
we're
I can answer questions or respond.
anybody. We're ready to answer any comments, questions, concerns you have on the chat. We can always help out with there. If you haven't liked and subscribed to the channel, be sure to do that now. That helps us out a lot. So Annette had, I think she had some fun. Yeah, let's start with the shirts.
Am I in frame here? I can't tell because it's always afterward. But got weed from Weed, California.
Your cousin used to live there?
My Paul's sister used to live in the area.
Weed, Shout out to Weed, California.
Yeah.
Happy holiday.
Never thought I'd have a chance to wear this shirt.
I'm rocking Grateful Dead Oakland, 1988. This shirt's
You were barely born then.
I was pretty young.
Yeah.
I was 1 year old. This shirt is available in our store for what, $5?
No, it's $10.
$10? They're cheap.
We got two of them.
We got two of them. They're
They're
XL.
Both XLs.
So if you want a Dead Oakland brand spanking new shirt, I am wearing an undershirt just so it stays minty fresh.
Yeah. Didn't even
Just to
think
let you know.
about that. Good idea.
You know, so keep it clean.
So what do we want to start with? Some fun facts here?
Yeah, let's start with some fun facts of 420.
Let's start with some fun facts.
Let's start with the facts. Let's start with something fun.
Alrighty, so we'll just put this up for a little bit of visual display. Cheech and Chong's Up in Smoke. Marijuana is legal in 16 states and Washington, D.C.
We are one of them. Illinois is legal.
And
We're lucky.
New York is the newest one.
Ooh.
March 31st, 2021.
Holy
Can you
crap.
imagine what their sales are going to be like
Oh my
today?
gosh. That just March 30th?
March 31st of this year, yeah.
So like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah,
Ooh, New York.
I know.
Don't just, they're probably out of Funyuns already. Sold out everywhere.
Doritos and Mountain Dew, baby.
Oh, gone. Gone everywhere.
Dr. Hook making it natural. Hi, Mark. So Canada legalized federally in 2018, but in the U.S. it is not federally legal. So
Correct.
it's still considered an illegal
Schedule
Schedule
one.
1 drug
Yep.
by the U.S. federal government.
That's so they can still bust you no matter what.
Yeah, if they want.
If they want. We can still pull that out.
Right. So where'd the phrase 420 come into effect?
I'm going to guess that it was, the rumor was that it started in not Oakland, but San Francisco, which is right
San
near.
Rafael.
Because that's when the kids would get off school and the parents weren't home and they'd smoke some pot.
Well, that's kind of the story.
Yeah, what's the story? Let's run us through the story.
Supposedly, what really happened, what I could find out, is it dates back to 1971 from San Rafael, California.
Okay.
5 school friends, known as the Waldos, heard of...
The Waldos.
Where's Waldo?
It's like a gang almost.
Heard of an abandoned plot of pot plants in this forest, supposedly. And they would meet by the statue of Louis Pasteur.
Louis Pasteur?
Yeah, and so they would meet by the statue. So
He's partially responsible for
he is.
pasteurization and 420.
I guess.
I mean,
I
if-
didn't think of it that way.
Continue.
Okay, so they looked for weeks and weeks and couldn't find it. So supposedly the story is they would meet up at 420 after school to track down this abandoned weed patch, which was never found.
Sounds like a lot of fun, though.
And supposedly the original term was 420 Louis or Louis. I don't know if it's Louis Pasteur or Louis. Okay, so it was originally 420 Louis or Louis,
Okay.
so they knew to meet at the statue.
Oh.
Supposedly. So that's the supposed story behind it.
Okay.
And there's a lot of myths as well.
Well, yeah. I mean, anything that's become this big is going to have some myths.
Yeah. So the phrase 420 comes from a Bob Dylan song. No. There are 420 chemicals in cannabis. No. Place code 420 means marijuana smoking in progress. No.
I'm sure you can tell me that.
April 20th is the anniversary of Bob Marley's death. No.
No.
Wait, hang on, I got a pop up here on my screen. I can't see anything. Okay. Grateful Dead insisted on staying in hotel room 420. No. Tea time in Amsterdam is 420. No.
Man, that's a lot of myths.
Yeah. But Denver had to change their mile marker 420 to 419.99.
Because people kept stealing it.
Yeah.
I did know that.
And there are more dispensaries than Starbucks in Denver.
And
That's a lot of dispensaries.
And the same thing in Oregon and state of Washington too.
Oh, is it? Yeah.
I think there's more. Dispensaries than there are McDonald's and Starbucks combined in Oregon, because it's not regulated. Anyone could get a license.
Yeah. Not every clock in Pulp Fiction is set to 420, but some are.
Pulp Fiction?
Yeah, Pulp Fiction, the movie, yeah.
I wonder if that was happenstance.
I doubt it.
For those of you who don't know, San Raymond is just outside Oakland / San Francisco. So.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Which makes sense.
Yeah.
I had to look it up.
The one true fact, which is not very fun to talk about, it's Adolf Hitler's birthday.
Okay. All right.
So
That's you type in 420 and you're like, oh.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Right. Sorry to bring the mood down.
Yeah, you're a real mood killer. You're a bummer.
So, yeah, we've got Up in Smoke. I think that was the only copy we had downstairs. We got
This is not a very
ones.
common soundtrack. Actually, kind of hard to find. $14, gatefold. Let me see what this record looks like here. Let me see if someone's been smoking while they're playing it. Actually, this one looks really clean. It's got a few light scuffs. Easily VG plus. $14.
$14.
Now only one.
Well, here, we'll just go into some more of this music. Here you go.
Move into the. I got my. Oh, jeez. It's 420. We get a break today.
So, of course, we're going to delve right into some of the vinyl that we have here, right?
Yeah, so.
We've just gotten these in recently within the last couple of weeks. So, we've got Bob Marley Diamonds Are Forever Volume 1 for $37. It's a 2 LP set. And we've also got
Diamonds River Volume 2.
Bob Marley Diamonds Are Forever Volume 2 also.
You don't think that they're.
A 2 LP set.
You think that
for
they.
$37.
You think that they just had a lazy graphic design guy? Well, we only want to pay you once for the 2 records.
They did have to change the Volume 1 and Volume 2.
Oh, yeah, that's a 2-second change, you know.
So there's, if anybody wants to get some of their Bob Marley.
So what is on those?
Well, let's see. On number 1, we have African Herb Man.
Oh.
Kaya. Okay, so Kaya, I have a little, I think. Kaya is on the Great Songs About Weed list, and
Mellow
Marley
Mood.
once explained Kaya is Jamaican slang for herb or herb, depending on where you are,
Yep.
where the pronunciation is. So what else do we have? Other Mr. Brown.
Natural Mystic, Rebels Hot, Trenchtown Rock, Lively Up Yourself. What do you got on disc 2?
On 2, we've got Go Tell It on the Mountain, Riding High, Rainbow Country, My Cup, Treat You Right.
Soul Rebel,
Yeah.
No Sympathy.
All kinds of good stuff. These look like they'd be some pretty
It's
good.
kind of nice because it's not all the hits that you've heard 8,000 times. I mean, there's a couple on there, like Lively Up Yourself is kind of a hit. Kaya was kind of a hit. I mean,
Yeah.
but it's nice that you could just put this on today, a day like today,
And listen.
just mellow.
Yeah.
Just get chill with it.
And if you had like the old turntable with the stacker, you could just pile those babies up.
Not recommended.
Not recommended.
Not recommended for
Came
expensive
out both of
records.
us just about the same time. Got the Bob Marley Songs of Freedom, the Island Years box set. Three LPs. Looks like there's also a booklet in here. First time on vinyl outside of Jamaica. First time on vinyl anywhere in nearly 30 years. Here's some rare 12-inch mixes besides Jamaican singles and alternates. 6 LP set.
Yeah, this is
Custom label and a 20-page booklet.
so all this music wasn't licensed to come off the Jamaican island. So a lot of it didn't come to America till this. It's all really early Bob Marley stuff, guys.
And it's from this year, 2021.
So yeah, this just came out in the beginning of the song.
Beginning of the year.
Yeah, beginning of the year. Sorry, man.
The Red Bull kicking.
Yeah, not yet.
So 150 for this, and there's some really good stuff on here.
For 6 LPs, that's
Yeah.
not a bad way to go. I'm trying to see. There's a lot of songs that I
Shot
don't.
the Sheriff,
I've
No
never
Woman,
seen.
No Cry. He's got some of the obvious.
And there's a bunch of really crazy stuff. but-
Three Little Birds, an alternate mix. Exodus, a 12-inch mix. Ride Natty Ride, so there's some good stuff on that as well. Here, apparently, we have tons of Bob Marley in the store.
Well, yeah, you have to because we never get it used. So might as well round
once
up
in a while, we'll
might as well round up
and
the
use,
Marleys.
So, yeah, so we've got the legend, the best of Bob Marley and the Wailers, the 75th anniversary. Really? That doesn't seem right.
No, if his
Of
birth,
the-
he'd be 75 years old.
Okay. $27. We've also got the
This is the same record, but it's half-speed mastered. Studio Abbey Road Studios half-speed mastered. Same record, they charge you a bit more, $40 for the
probably a
half-speed
little
version.
heavier. Is it a little heavier weight?
I don't know. It doesn't feel like it. I think they're both 180s. I think it's just
And then
half
we-
speed.
Yeah, and then we've got Burnin' with the Wailers.
burning, baby. And
Burnin',
he's burning
baby.
one on the back.
Right there.
I can't believe the talent that came out of the Wailers. I mean,
Yeah.
when you look at all the people who were in the Wailers and then all the solo records that came out of those,
$26 for this one.
they're $26.
Yeah.
And look at Peter Tosh.
Yeah. Bob Marley, Peter Tosh. Who else do we have on here? I can't read this. Neville Livingston. Livingston, yeah.
It was a golden era for the first wave of reggae music.
Oh, we didn't pull any of the used reggae out of there, did we?
No, we forgot.
Uh,
It's all right.
we
We
might
got
use
enough stuff for the
reggae.
we got enough stuff for the morning show.
Yeah.
Should we get
So the
some?
first-
Go ahead.
Yeah,
More,
the
more
first-
facts. More
we
facts.
don't have it in stock, but the first movie supposedly about cannabis was Reefer Madness. I think it was 1936. It's a weird movie. It's
Which
one
is which is also kind of, marijuana was legal in the world, in the country, for a long time, and it wasn't until around that era that it became illegal, and America was a big proponent to make it illegal, and then all the other countries followed suit, of course. Well, Reefer Madness was a scare film
Sure.
to get people on board to say, "Oh, this is bad. We need to ban this. It needs to become illegal." And it in the 30s.
Yeah, the movie is from 1936.
So, good or bad, we kind of screwed that one up.
Yeah.
America definitely, we fudged that one.
Well, we're on the upside.
Yeah, we were trying to fix it, but yeah, sorry, yeah, we screwed that one up. So, what do you got?
Oh, I love this movie.
I love anything
Seth Rogen.
Seth Rogen.
Yeah.
I mean,
I swear one time I was in Vegas, he was sitting there playing slots. Sounded just like him, almost looked like him, was from Canada.
all you had to do is
It
hear
was
him
his
laugh.
Doppelganger.
All you had to do is hear him laugh, you'll know right away.
Oh my
He's got that
gosh.
instinctive
I
laugh.
stared at him for like 15 minutes.
Seth Rogen.
Um,
Probably was him.
Could have been. We also have the movie to go along if nobody's ever seen it.
So, Pineapple Express on green vinyl. This is a Record Store Day 2017 release. I think this might be my last one. I don't have many left.
Yeah.
Obviously, the movie is about marijuana. Looks pretty foggy here on the cover. Great
bit.
action, comedy action.
Comedy action, yeah.
Great movie for today. Perfect.
Another Harold and
Kumar, Go to
Kumar
White Castle.
White Castle. So another one if you want to, sit at home on 420 and watch a
Another
movie.
also hilarious. Harold Kumar made many films together, and me and my roommate always talk about, because his name's Walsh. Nick and Walsh go to Tim Hortons. For all you Canadians up there, Tim Hortons is awesome. It's like, for all you Americans who don't know what
So,
Tim Hortons is,
yeah.
it's like a Canadian McDonald's, but better. It's just better quality all around. In any case, there's a Tim Hortons in Michigan, like in the middle of Michigan.
Really?
It's like the southernmost Tim Hortons, and we always talked about Nick and Walsh go to Tim Hortons. It'd be a good movie. It'd be a good spoof.
It would.
Oh boy, that's fun. Okay.
Let's see. What else do I have here? So some great songs about weed, and I don't have hardly any. I don't have these albums. The Beatles, Got to Get You Into My Life. Did you know that?
No.
From 1966. So
How is that
according
weed
to
related?
According to McCartney, the love object in this is a weed, not a woman.
Really?
So Got to Get You Into My Life is really a song that
It's a love song to
is
pot.
actually about pot. It says, I'm going to do this. This is not a bad idea. One Toke Over the Line from
Well,
Brewer and Shipley. You remember that song?
Oh yeah.
1970?
Won't talk over the line.
So that's supposedly they were waiting for a train while being a little more than slightly baked.
Okay.
And one looked at the other and said, man, I'm just one toke over the line. It's basically, oh, I'm one toke over the line tonight.
Okay.
Black Sabbath, Sweet Leaf.
Too bad there wasn't a cocaine day. We could do a whole Black Sabbath show.
Yeah, I don't.
Motley Crue and Black Sabbath. It's going to be a few decades before that happens.
Yeah,
I don't know if I'll be around.
let's hope not.
Let's hope not.
Let's hope that doesn't. No. So yeah, that was supposedly about a brand. Supposedly the song's title was taken from a brand of Irish cigarettes that touted its product as Sweet Leaf.
Huh.
But it's Ozzy's words that capture the excitement of I love you, Sweet Leaf, he sings, though you can't hear.
Aw.
And it says that there's a riff in there that later popped up everywhere from the Beastie Boys rhyming and stealing to Red Hot Chili Peppers Give It Away.
What is it?
I don't know what the riff is.
Oh.
We have to listen
Well, we're going to have
it's
to figure it out
We're
now.
going to have to listen to the song.
I have to figure it out now.
Neil Young, Roll Another Number for the Road, 1975. Peter Tosh, Legalize It. Rick James, Mary Jane. Bob Marley, Kaya. The Mighty Diamonds, Pass the Coochie. That doesn't sound right. Coochie.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Okay, whichever one you want him to pass, it can
It
be
can be
it,
passed.
okay? The Toys, Smoke Two Joints, which also was done by
Sublime.
and they did a punky speed up cover version.
Damn, we have Sublime records too.
I know. I got in a little late this morning. Cypress Hill, Hit from the Bong. Snoop Dogg, Gin and Juice.
Pretty much every Cypress Hill and every
Speaking of
Snoop Dogg
Snoop Dogg,
record.
Another record store day release, the Rockabye Baby Lullaby renditions. If you've never
Heard
seen
these?
or heard these before, they're a little bit wild.
If you
Now,
have
what do you think Rockabye Baby rendition of Gin and Juice is going to sound like?
amazing. I've listened to a lot of these. These are awesome. If you have a small child, a
Not
lullaby
this one.
age, no, they're instrumental. They're instrumental. So
Oh yeah.
you can put this on if you have a baby or 1-year-old, 2-year-old, and you can put it on and it's a lullaby for them, but you can kind of sing along in your head while you're, so you can kind of enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's not just like a lullaby where you're like, oh, all right, This is like, hey, you could be like, it's like with like little xylophones
Yeah.
and like all instrumental, no words, real chill. But yeah, so you can get Snoop Dogg
And it's
lullabies.
performed and produced by Leo Flynn. $19 record store day Black Friday from 2019.
It's got beautiful on here. Drop it like it's hot. Snoop upside
Oh
your
my
head.
gosh, I can't even imagine.
Young,
this
wild,
one.
and free. California roll, slow down, sensual seduction, and doggy dog world.
Oh
There you
my.
have it. It's on colored vinyl too.
Is it?
Oh baby, instrumental. Just so you remember.
Oh, we should have pulled this one out. See, I should have gotten here earlier.
Huh?
Tom Petty.
Yeah, all pretty. Last Dance with Mary Jane and
You
about
don't
5
know
other
how
ones.
it feels.
Oh really?
From 1994. You don't know how it feels. The lead single from the 1994 solo album Wildflowers. Let me get to the point. Sang Petty in no uncertain terms. Let's roll another joint.
Yeah.
Or, yeah, point and joint. They rhyme. Huh. Imagine that. Redman and Method Man, How High? D'Angelo, Brown Sugar. Sleep. We don't
Sleep.
have this specific album, but
Dope Smoker.
An hour-long song.
Death Metal Dan would give thumbs up for Dope Smoker. The record is a epic about people traveling through the desert in search of dope. It's a like a mind-altering journey, hour-long song. But this isn't that record. This is their single that just came out. Third Man did a mystery release.
Yes.
Last Friday, and it was 3 sleep records. It was this single, and it was a colored version, and then a black version of the other record. I think we're out of the other one.
I think so.
So we just
I
got
think
this
that's the
one.
only one that we've still got left. Afro Man, Because I Got High. Who
Yeah.
doesn't know that song?
Yeah.
Amy Winehouse, Addicted.
Ah.
Willie Nelson with Snoop Dogg, Chris Christopherson, and Jamie Johnson. Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I Die.
Which was a 7-inch for Record Store Days on green vinyl. Came out maybe a decade ago. Roll Me Up and Smoke Me When I
This
Die.
says 2012, so it had to be some year.
Oh, 2012, yeah,
Yeah.
10 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And Miley Cyrus, Do It.
Wow.
Lana Del Rey, High by the Beach.
I mean, everybody's.
Yeah, Neil Young, Homegrown, which was just released
Yeah.
last year.
Mm-hmm.
Homegrown, yeah. Bob Dylan, Rainy Day Women, 12 and 35, which even though 12 and 35 equals 420, it was not. That's part of the myth also that these songs were named because of that. I know. I'm sorry. So then we've got
This is
Dr. Dre, The Chronicle, nothing but a G thing.
This is a Record Store Day 2019 single. Obviously, Dr. Dre. This is a song off the Chronic, but it has radio mix, LP version, instrumental, and then club mix and freestyle mix. So you got that.
This one I just pulled out. I don't know if it has anything in it. High Fidelity. Do you remember anything?
I think it's just a podcast performance with a bunch of other people on it. Before we get too much further, we should break the 420 action for a minute.
For just a minute.
For
yeah,
just a
let's do
minute.
it.
To talk about the new Cheap Trick is #1 on the rock charts. How about that? This record's new.
Wow.
I had a little Instagram conversation with Dax yesterday, and I congratulated him being #1, and I said that his drumming on Light Up the Fire was really something different, and it felt fresh and new, and his comment was, I drink a lot of coffee that day. so happy for the boys. They're #1 on the rock charts. I think they're like #6 on internet charts and 5 on this chart and 7 on that chart, and so they're tearing it up. So congrats to those guys. I do want to take a second and let you guys know that we won't be here next week.
Well, that's not true.
The store will be here. The store will be open.
Here.
We will be open. We're taking about a week off of the morning show. I will be out of town. I'm going to be out of town. Annette will be running the shop. So there won't be a morning show next week. We're taking a little break. I'm probably not a MoFi Minute or a New Vinyl Roundup. Store will be open. New releases will be coming.
Next week, that is. Well,
I don't know if I'll do it this week. We'll see.
Oh, that's right.
Just look for everything to start back up in May. So we're going to have a little break here. I'm not sure what shows I can get in, get out before May, but I expect everything to be back on schedule beginning May again.
Yeah.
So we all just need a little break. We have a lot of action going on here. We're remodeling the building next door, emptying that out. We also have apartments and homes and things we're getting together, and so we're busy, but I think May will be refreshed and we'll get back to it.
Absolutely.
In the meantime, if you're looking for someone to watch,
Yes.
you want to tell them?
No, go ahead.
I don't know if any of you guys have watched Melinda Murphy. She's become kind of a fan of our show, and I've always been a fan of her show.
On YouTube.
On YouTube. Mm-hmm. Here, you can look over at her channel. She does a lot of videos about her finds and what she's looking for. She does a really good job. I saw she posted a video this morning already.
Did she? She
posts pretty regularly. If you're looking for someone to watch in the meantime, that's a good channel to check out. So go check out Melinda Murphy. She's great. Go check her channel out anyway.
Really down to earth.
Yep, down to earth.
Some real good information.
She does Record Store Day hunting. She does, she'll do Walmart and Target buys. She does thrift store hunting. She does it all. So it's kind of from a collector standpoint.
Yeah.
It's not less than a store standpoint. It's kind of nice.
So if tomatoes are a fruit, does that mean ketchup is a smoothie?
Oh, we got some high thoughts from Annette today. Moving into the next segment here
These are
today.
questions to ponder while smoking.
Questions to ponder while smoking.
Who decided the alphabet was in alphabetical order?
How did they figure that out?
See?
I don't know.
Some pretty deep stuff
This
here.
is deep stuff. I love these.
So if you're in a competition by yourself, do you come in first or last?
Depends how you did. Comparatively to yourself.
I suppose.
Yeah.
Let's see. If you drop soap on the floor, is the floor clean or is the soap dirty?
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
Floor's clean. My vote would be floor's clean.
If you clean a vacuum, do you become the vacuum cleaner?
Oh my gosh. These are great. Yeah.
I don't know if there's really anything about this album here, but when I was going through stuff, I saw on the front here it says Hollyweed instead of Hollywood. So this is another record store day release.
Rare
just
singles
vinyl.
and remixes.
Rare singles and remixes from Record Store Day Black Friday 2019 once again. We've got Fat Lip, Duff Jeff, Master Ace, let's see, Body and Soul, Mr. Vegas, the Brand New Heavies, Kenyatta. So
Cool.
don't know anything about it,
Yep.
but that caught my eye, so out it came. Vinyl is another really weird drug-related show. It was on HBO series a couple years ago. It was an interesting show. This is music from the original series. It's got a lot of good stuff on it. We've got Sturgill Simpson, Otis Redding, Not the Hoople, Soda Machine, the Edgar Winter Group, Foghat, Nasty Bits, Dee Dee
Meters.
Warwick. So all kinds of stuff on this.
This
too.
one's out of print too, obviously because the show's gone. The vinyl's out of print, so.
I'm not sure what year the show was. I think I watched it about 2 years ago.
2016. So 2016. So yeah, it's probably hard to search because it's called vinyl.
Well,
You go try to find that, and it's like, oh my gosh.
I guess you would probably put an HBO vinyl.
I don't know how it's
series
on
or
our
something.
website though.
Oh yeah, and of course we can't have a 420 show
Without
without the Grateful
the Dead, $100 box set. All their box sets are very limited. Well, I should say limited. Not sometimes they're very limited. This one is the 9100, which doesn't seem limited, but there are a lot of Deadheads out there, and they just continually put shows out. And once that show's gone, they move to the next show, and that one's out of print, and they just keep moving. So
And because nobody has a Grateful Dead album that has the song "Truckin'" on it, right?
nobody. Dark Star, sign every single one.
China Doll, Brown
Yeah.
Eyed Women. Yeah.
So, yeah,
There's that.
that's neat.
All available in the
Move it.
store.
Grab the bottom book out of that stack.
Oh, you-
Here,
I got
Tammy,
a
have the
stack
stack
of books this high, and he wants me to grab the bottom book.
because it's Grateful Dead related.
Oh, okay.
Just set them right here. So we got some 420 books as well in the store. Because we have a counterculture section in the store as well.
Oh yeah.
Also, if you see any of this stuff, guys, you're welcome to call us, email us, Facebook us, whatever, and we can get this to you.
Hey, Melinda. You're welcome.
Oh, man, she's watching. Oh, now I'm nervous.
Yay, Nick's nervous.
So, the Deadheads Taping Compendium.
From 59 to 74, this is volume 1.
Oh, my gosh. I wonder if there's a volume 2.
Oh,
Has-
there's probably volume
There's
7.
probably 17 volumes of this thing. They've got what was on the set, what was going on, what set 1, set 2, what songs, track listings. This had to be, I mean, you know, we've all known that guy who's got a wall full of dead tapes. You know, he's got a wall with all the different shows, and this tape was good, and this version of this. There you go. There's the, now you can figure it out for the people who don't have a wall full of
Everything you
tapes.
wanted to know from 59 to 74.
That's crazy. $14.
Wow.
Not even.
Box set, T-shirt,
Oh my gosh, yeah, we could package them up.
and
T-shirt, book,
Look.
box set, yeah,
we could do like a gift set for somebody.
yeah.
Woohoo! So we do have a counterculture area, and these came in probably about a year ago. So
Yeah, we've been.
if anybody's interested, we've got marijuana myths, marijuana
Ooh,
facts.
I'm gonna crack that bad boy open right now. Is that 2 copies of the same book?
We could read it to each other.
Oh my gosh, that would
Let's
be.
see when this
That's
is
my
from.
nightmare.
Oh, look at Uh-oh.
Oh, someone made notes inside of it.
Please read this book. Do your job. 163 pages. You can read, right? I'm not even going to mention some of the names in this book. Amount of time they had this book. Look at these names.
Huh.
Local
people.
Local people.
Okay, here's a fact. The average content of marijuana seized by the police from 1980 to 1995. 1980, 159 seizures, 153 seizures. 1994, 3,270. It just goes up every year.
This book's from 1997, copyright 1997.
That's cool. How much is it? Like $5?
I don't know. Let's take a look.
$4. Mine's $4.
$4.
Reefer Madness. Does this go along with the?
No, it doesn't. I don't think. Eric Schlosser, he's written some other books, and he did the Fast Food Nation. I think there was a show based.
Yeah, there's a movie.
Movie about that as well. He's written quite a few books. Reefer Madness, Sex, Drugs, and Cheap Labor in the American Black Market.
It's just a story of the American black market. It's cool.
So what do we have on that one? $5 from 2003.
Right.
Yeah.
That's fair enough.
Mm-hmm.
The Grow Bible.
The Cannabis Grow Bible.
This one's a hot seller.
For anybody who's thinking about getting into it.
17 states.
18?
18 states?
16?
16 states?
I don't know.
That's not bad.
Here's my notes.
Well, I think like
Page
7 more.
one.
Okay.
No. Yep.
Oh, jeez.
Right there.
16 states.
And then we.
And look up how many are coming.
I've got on there that we've got New Mexico and Virginia are joining the fold, though legalization won't take effect in either state until this summer.
Dang, we got 2 more? 18?
2 more.
I'm looking it up.
Pretty pictures in this
Sorry,
book.
guys. I got distracted.
I actually had a map that I was going to print out, but I decided not to do that. So this tells you all about from the beginning.
People who've been doing
your
it
seeds,
their whole life.
The cultivation, the drying. So
Wow.
yeah, $17 on this one. So if you're like me, who sometimes prefer a book over what you want to grab off the internet,
Yeah.
and have something in your hand, and you're like, oh, I need to go back to that page.
You know they know what
Good
they're
idea.
doing if they put out the Grow Bible.
Right.
You know, it's kind of like cooking. Everyone has a different way to do it, and none of them are wrong, but some of them are really good at it.
Yeah, and
You
then
know?
you can, grab ideas from that and
Yeah.
try something else out on your own.
Yeah, it's kind of like,
Like you said, when I cook, I never follow recipes.
yeah, everyone just puts their own little spins.
Follow it.
I mean, I've never grown marijuana, but I would assume it's the same way.
Ooh, this is a pretty book.
What do you got here?
We got the big book of buds. $6. I mean, look at some of these. Look at the pretty pictures in there.
It's got all the different
Strains.
strains and what they do and what they are.
Mikado. It's from Canada.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
It's like almost like a Pokemon book. Tells you all the facts on every Pokemon.
Kahuna.
Gotta smoke them all.
We got Kahuna.
Oh my gosh.
I think, weird fact,
What?
Hawaii is the only place that I've ever traveled to, and I've traveled quite a bit, that somebody offered to sell me weed.
Where?
Hawaii.
Huh.
And I can't remember if it was in Maui or Kauai. I think it was in Maui.
Well,
Isn't it? I mean, I've been to a lot of other places where it could have happened. It's just like, okay, no, thank you.
Robert
Definitely
just
with my ex-husband, who's a police officer. We can't do that.
Robert just sold his copy of Big Bamboo with the giant rolling paper in it. That is a good find.
That
We have a bunch of
is.
those without the rolling paper, but obviously the rolling paper is like.
Didn't open this one, but it's $30. It's Marijuana, the Heavenly Deception.
Look at that.
So that has to be some interesting stuff.
That is a throwback piece there.
Pamphlet there.
$30. I bet it's
Yeah.
from like the 60s, 50s.
Pop it open and take a
I'll move forward.
That one in.
Another John Green Cannabis book, $14. I think it's just a walk through all of
This is from 1983.
83?
Yeah.
Looks like it's from like a different
Different
time.
era. Like,
Yeah.
it was in, like the 60s, 70s, so. Here, take them.
Let's see what else we got. I got some. Oh, you know what? I got some trade-ins too.
Oh.
Let's change gears here.
Yeah, let's go to
change some
that.
gears.
We
Let's
need
get
to
some.
change gears. What do you have there, Billy Preston?
This was traded in this week,
Wow.
guys. So this is an import, Billy Preston.
Ooh.
Time to get into some records.
Yeah, let's talk about records.
Check out that Apple label. 2LP, Billy Preston. That's the way God planned it. On the Apple label, imported. What does it say? I can tell it's an import. It just doesn't say when. I would say, oh, it's Gemma. It's probably German. Mint condition, 2LP 45, gatefold. This you probably haven't even seen this.
No, I haven't.
It looks old, but it's you could tell it's a more modern reissue. It says 91, so that's about right. What do we got on it? It's $20. The Funky 16 Corners.
This is always fun for me on Tuesday mornings too, because I come in and you guys have got some collections in since I worked last, and I get to see the new stuff too. Yeah.
Funky 16 Corners, produced, coordinated by. Looks like it's an old funk record. Well, I'm not reaching too far. The Funky Corners. That's on Stone's Throw Records, VG Plus vinyl. It looks like it's a 2LP set. I'll have to listen to this because I'm not familiar with this.
Never heard of them.
Let's see here. Back in here. Price on that is $20 as well. This is an ambient. This is a $9 record. Jacob Cart. It's a Chicago ambient rock thing. Ambient music kind of thing.
This is actually like a compilation.
Is it?
Yeah.
That's what I get for reading the cover. Bardo Records Comp 01. So it's their first record on
Chicago area?
Yeah, it's a Chicago area. I mean, I haven't heard of any of these bands. But it's a lot of like crazy, ambient, strange, different stuff. We'll move on from that. Kitten.
Did you say how much, or did I
Oh.
miss that? $9.
$9.
On some really funky colored vinyl.
Yeah, it's split too.
Oh, is it? Yeah, it is.
Kitten the Band. Single LP, Elektra Records. It is out of print. Record looks mint. What do we have on it? We have 28 on that. Like a Stranger, Sensible, Sex Drive, I'll Be Your Girl, Cathedral, G, Doubt, Devotion. So here's Silver Sun Pickups. I know these guys. I think this record's out of print too. $20. What year is this? This is on Danger Bird, which is like in 09. That would have been like Death Cab for Cuties on that label. There's a bunch of good records that came out on Danger Bird right in that era. Single LP, $20. It is, look at that.
Ooh.
Clear with like a little bit of blue kind of a smoke in there.
Yeah.
So
It's a sky.
sky, like a sky.
It's a blue
Sky
with a
swirl.
white cloud.
I'm good with that. $20. All right, what do we got here? I can't even pronounce.
Full Circle.
Full Circle.
Jawabble. Jackie. Like, yeah. I'm not a nice guy. Oh, I like the back of it.
Yeah, it looks like an old.
Old Dynatron, the Supreme Reproducer.
You think that's real, or you think they changed it?
I think they changed it.
I think they changed it too. $20 gets that home.
Got all kinds of
We got some crazy stuff in this week,
guitar,
guys.
organ, piano, French horn, percussion, radio painting, and rhythm boxing. And that's just on one song. Some really cool stuff.
Moon Duo. I got like every Moon Duo record traded in this week. $25 for this one. Shadow of the Sun. I haven't even spun one of these guys. I don't even know what they sound like. I need to do that. Moon Duo Live and Raven. It's like $17 on that one.
And on this one,
Mazes. This one's $10.
14 on this one.
This
Well,
one
there's a lot of Moon Duo.
is Escape.
Wow.
That's $20. This one's Occult Architecture Volume 2. What do you think they sound like?
I don't know.
I don't know either. Circles. If anybody knows Mundo sounds like, let me know.
Here's.
And here's Architecture Volume 1, which I think is one of their newer releases. Nope, LP they released in 2017. $28 on that.
Sacred Bones Records. I don't
Sacred
know,
Bones.
their artwork's pretty funky on these.
We've had some Sacred Bones stuff come out.
Yeah,
we've
I
had
don't know
it in
anything
here
about
before.
this band whatsoever.
All right, back to the 420. What else you got that's 420?
Oh.
We'll wrap that up.
Yeah, let's wrap that up. We just got a couple more books.
And then I got some more records.
Oh, good. The Candy Colored Tangerine Flake Streamline Baby by Tom Wolfe.
How about that?
Got that. That is $6.
$6.
Marijuana questions. Ask Ed.
Ed knows. Ed knows
Apparently
all the
Ed
answers.
$6 for that one. Why marijuana should be legal. Well, apparently some states have been reading this book. $7 on that. Oh, now we have the Indoor Bible, Indoor Marijuana
Oh.
Culture.
$10.
Oh,
Half off what
there's
it
the
was
fire
new.
truck. $10 on that, yeah. So it runs you through the
Indoor
to
Bible.
end. The Indoor Bible.
These are all obviously available in our store. If you need them shipped, we can ship them to you.
Hemp. Another. Ooh, the best of Ask Ed.
Whoa! It's like volume 2.
This is $7. This is probably a little newer. This is a little newer for the.
Brings it back up to speed.
Yeah. And is marijuana the right medicine for you? The factual guide to medical uses of marijuana.
Nice.
$7 on that one. So,
All right.
get all your questions answered there.
All right, guys. I had a nice collection come in this week. We're going to show you some of it right here. We're going to go, and that's going to be the end of the show here.
Speaking of Ozzy.
Ozzy Osbourne, Blizzard of Oz. It's like brand spanking new, original press. And she got 70, which run at about $45 for that.
Wow.
I had to pay through the nose for this collection, but you know what? You don't get a chance to pick up all these heavy metal records in good shape hardly ever.
The film's Super High Me. No, I don't think we do. Let me.
We'll check on that Super High Me. But that's a good one. I know we've had Super Size Me. I'm not sure if we had Super High Me.
Nope, no Super High Me.
This Bark at the Moon is a master disc, which means it's an earlier press and also a higher end version. Got 55, which would be discounted to like $40.
These all came in the same collection?
Yes, they did. Iron Maiden. We also have an Iron Maiden Sterling press on the wall too. I don't know which one that is, but I didn't get it all down from the wall. $55.
This is a really nice collection.
$40, $42, something like that for this guy. All original. I mean, the cover's nice. The records are in clean sleeves. I think I got every Black Sabbath record came in. $35. Original Mob Rules.
If I didn't already have a copy of this,
We Sold Our Soul.
it'd probably be
$35. 2LP. Look how clean that jacket is, guys. We never get them without ring wear, and the records. All these records are like mint condition too.
Yeah, no ring wear. No, I'm not seeing any real like shelf wear or anything.
$28 on Made in Japan.
No, does it have the mini LP in it? Is it supposed to have a mini LP?
We have
Special
a.
offer mini LP. So this is Japanese press, right?
I think it's just called Made in Japan. I don't think it's a
Oh.
Queensryche self-titled.
No. Oh, there's a special offer for the mini LP. Sorry.
$30 on that.
Covering up my mic.
Black Sabbath.
Oh, my
Paranoid. Man, $35 on that. Man, look at these. I can't believe this collection came in. Another $35 Sabbath record. Sabbath Bloody Sabbath. Look at the first one. Sabotage. Just an amazing collection. These won't hang around. They never do.
Won't.
I don't think I have any other used Sabbath, and the ones I do have, they're always beat to heck. So, we did get a nice collection of Sabbath, and there's the phone's ringing already. Someone trying to grab them. So thanks so much for watching, guys. We will be back, like I said, in May.
Correct.
I'm gonna try to get a couple little videos out between now and then. Do what I can. Thanks for watching the 420 show. We appreciate you guys watching and supporting us. We're going to take a little break, recharge the batteries, and we will be back in May. Be sure to check out the channel.
Yeah.
YouTube, Facebook, Instagram. If you saw anything you liked, give us a call, 815-226-1259.
ToadHallOnline.com.
ToadHallOnline.com.
Most of the stuff is not on there.
The used stuff, the used books, used records, that's not on there. You have to call.
Yeah, the new vinyl and the DVDs
Are on the website.
Are on the inventory. So, everybody have a great day. Be safe and relax.
That's right. And we're going to recharge and we'll see you guys in May.